sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Alright, today is May 14, 2021, and it's 3:17 a.m. Okay, 1,086 subscribers. Welcome, new subscribers. While I was waiting for the computer to reboot, I was trying to think what was going on yesterday. And I just remember is that Harry did a podcast and he talked about leaving the working world. I just remember. So let's go into what's going on, because
So we shall do what women do. We shall talk.
too many things going on. Today I'm gonna go away. There's the podcast thing. I think I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow, either tonight when I'm at camp, because tonight we're going away for the weekend. So maybe that's what I'll listen. And I took the book, Finding Freedom. Hopefully, I got a few hours to myself while we are at camp, so I could record some stuff. And it's supposed to rain this weekend, so I don't know. So if I have some free time, I will be recording some stuff in terms of the Finding Freedom. Some of you who've been with me since last summer will know that I've been reading Finding Freedom since I've been going camping last summer. But after that, the book been sitting there collecting dust. I already put it in my bag. All right, let's see here. All right, went on a 3-mile walk while listening to this episode, and it was better than therapy. Okay, so definitely I need to listen to it. Maybe my review will be on this. I started listening to it, but the kids were making so much noise, and I was like, let me leave it alone. I'll listen to it when I'm at camp or something. So many things to do already. Oh my goodness. All right. That's from Dak Shepard. Prince Harry, my man, flew on a Apache in Afghanistan, one of a dozen surprises that left me respecting this intellectual, thoughtful human being. And watching, at M.L. Padman react to him was once in a lifetime. Okay, so that's this. So I don't have to. I've heard other things from ET Canada and other things, so I haven't listened to the full thing yet. I had so many aha moments and I instantly subscribed. It was great. Okay, so this is something I need to do. Alright, so whenever Tronali, Pagan Tronali speaks, so that's something. Very smart people here. Alright, I knew White Dax was so man crushing on Harry. I am so happy Harry is doing so well, living in his best life with his family. Mental illness is no joke. So many lives are ruined because of the stigma and shame around it. He is doing an awesome job sharing his experience and helping others. Okay, it was great. And I think yesterday someone had tweeted something, a small portion, about it, and I responded, and I think I put a link of one of my video. What is it? He was taught and she made him aware. The one that the video that I have of him wearing the Nazi uniform and things like that. Something like that. Alright, I believe I can fly. Alright, sweet. I was touched by a lot said. Okay, yes, it was therapeutic. It was therapy. Oh, I'm excited to listen. Okay. Alright, what else is going on? I did bookmark some stuff. Let's do a few more things here. Listening to the pod again, I am so proud of Harry's growth. He's really his mother's son. Alright, to comment. Alright, completely Diana. Let's see here. Next one. After the death of Sahara Average. Okay, that's something else. Alright, so let me just go straight on my bookmark, because I did bookmark a couple. I think I bookmark about 37 of them, so which means I need to hurry. Alright, because once I do more than 1 hour, it becomes a problem for me to edit and stuff like that, because after an hour I become a little bit I just don't like it. Alright, let's see here. Alright, hearing Harry drop curse words so casual on his podcast is so funny to me. Alright, so that's when I started knowing about, Harry did a podcast, and I thought it was Archwell. I went on Archwell podcast, there was nothing. So it took me until 6 p.m. When I finally sat down and saw where it was coming from. Alright, that was yesterday. Okay, did you have the record? Please share it. So that's that. I'll listen to it another time. LOL, what did he say? Keep saying shit, and it just shocked me sometimes hearing him say it. Alright, let's see here. Yes, and he said screwed. I love it. Alright, I thought the same thing. Some expert clowns are going to talk about how Hollywood he is, because that's not the royal way. Alright, he only royal when they want him to be. They are hypocrites. I love him. Alright, love when Dak said, quote, you pretty much said to your abusers that you are no longer afraid of them. That add a new angle to the palace being against Meghan suing DM after advising her to stay silent when DM was abusing her. Okay, DM is Daily Mail. Alright, Prince Harry is loving life in America. Okay, he sounds so wonderful. He could be a therapist himself, the way he can articulate his struggles and pull words from others. I can hear the growth of the man and his voice. Alright, he honestly a genius, and that's what makes him dangerous. Before Meghan came along, hot and brilliant. Thanks for the link, listening to the entire interview, and he made great point, and I'm going to give KP a Brit Media silent and promote Harry and Meghan. So who is this Princess Wakanka? What is this? Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, our brother-in-law is so relaxed. I don't curse, but boy, did I love his cursing. As I'm reading this, I'm thinking when my channel was starting to get a bit more attraction from some of the squads, I remember there's a lot of things I was saying, and I think occasionally I still say them, but I think I've managed to curb it when I say things like was it oh God, oh my God, or something. I was saying that a lot, and then some people were pointing out, stop saying that. All right. But anyway, that's what I was thinking. I decided to say, okay, I found it adorable listening to it right now and love it. All me. All right, so next tweet. Okay, that palace thinks that they are slick. We see right through you. They will employ another evil slimy wimp like Jason in no time. The palace attracts a certain kind of people, so it will be round 2 of the same with the other hire. Because Billy is psycho. Yeah, they said it so many times, they don't want to change. So this, I already got it. They told me, what is it? Princess Anne already said, they don't want to change. So, and you see their behavior from whatever time till now, it's still the same. All right, you, me, same. Okay, let's see here. Yep, back to the drawing board for them. Tell me, is Sarah Lathan still hanging around? Okay, I don't know. He is, and a dangerous one. Yep, exactly. All right, when this guy is fixed, when someone has a agenda and then he realized that his things, whatever his agenda is not working, I mean, not only is he angry, he could do some crazy thing until the thing is destroyed. That's when he's going to go back to his senses. He's going to say, oh my God, what did I do? That's when, whatever hypnotism that he is in, it's until someone really get hurt or the thing no longer there, that's when he's going to be out of his hypnotism. He's going to be like, oh my God, what happened to, like what I was doing. He's going to be all blanked up. All right. So this is what happened when someone never get being punished, be reprimanded for their behavior. So this guy always get his way, and this is finally he's not getting his way. All right, and I'm sure he's pretty pissed every night from now on because Harry's on the news all the time. I haven't heard Meghan since Vax Live, that we pre-recorded thing, but every now and then it's like Harry. Like Professor put a tweet out yesterday, and I think I will share it here. He's like, it's like every week Harry is in the news and something like that. Okay, Harry seems so at ease with the fact that he gets negative press. He sounds like he has made peace with the fact that some people just hate on him and Meghan because they are projecting their own insecurity and bias. Yeah, because I even think he said something like that in his engagement, where he said something about people have a preconception, miscue of ideas about them or something like that. So,
given that I didn't know a lot about him, everything that I've learned about him, I learned through him, as opposed to having grown up around different news stories or tabloids or whatever else. Anything I learned about him and his family was what he would share with me, and vice versa. So for both of us, it was just a really authentic and organic way to get to know each other.
And was that quite refreshing for you in the way that you've been brought up, with a lot of people knowing a lot about you? Was it refreshing?
Or thinking they know.
Or thinking they
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it was hugely refreshing to be able to get to know someone who isn't necessarily within your circle, doesn't know much about me, I don't know much about her. So to be able to start almost afresh, right from the beginning, and getting to know each other step by step. And then taking that huge leap of only 2 dates, and then going effectively on holiday together in the middle of nowhere, and sharing a tent together and all that kind of stuff. It was fantastic. It was absolutely amazing to get to know her as quickly as I did.
Yeah, I think he already embraced it, and he's just living his best life. It's too early, and I'm sitting here having a party in my kitchen with Haz and Dax and Monica talking like old buds regarding Rogan. Libertarians, processed food scam, AI, Harry, and Vegas, and it's just as intro. Pearl clutch, beware. I'm settling, listening like I'm in the movie. PH, Prince Harry, and Fool. Alright, now that I've listened, okay, relatable conversation about all things mental health and prep for Oprah and Harry show. Very open and relaxed conversation with plenty of natural humor thrown in. Then Dax was signing off and has kept talking. Okay, it was like a festival of Harry's-ness. Love it. I mean, I guess he wanted something to talk about, and he finally got the chance to talk. Let's just say, get away from her. He was spilling the tea. I'm just saying I didn't fully listen to it, so I can't say much about it. Okay, love it. It was so revealing how relaxed and at peace Harry is. Alright, Archie definitely pronounced new like Harry and laughs like him. Harry has a growth mindset that allows him to be his best self. Okay, Meghan is blessed woman. Okay, I will not contribute to their pain by clicking on or sharing negative comment about them. Yeah, I mean, this is what the squad have been known for ever, and especially when they started realizing about my channel. And even though my position when I was showing some stuff about the other ones and certain things I guess I was saying and things like that, the squad, this is why sometimes I tell you the squad will put you on your place, and then but they still love you. And they were saying, no, don't say that, they went through a lot of things, and at the same time I didn't think I was saying anything and really negative things about them. I don't remember which videos. It was earlier videos. I probably were like maybe 100 subscribers, or even a two-digit subscriber, 89 or 87. Some of the old squaddies might know about that, where they comment on my comment section and stuff like that, tell me, no, he went through a lot. I don't think you should. Could have been maybe about the his tax thing or something like that. So that was something like that. I just thought about some of the squad who were commenting on the comment section, who was somewhat guiding me and stuff like that. All right, that's when I was starting to get to know about the squads. And I remember one of the comment in one of my videos, they said, "Oh, you're squaddy," and I was like, "What is a squaddy?" Something like that. Do I need a membership? So I was having fun with it, with that comment. I remember it very well. It was very old video. All right. So I was just putting my thing here. That's when I finally realized, oh my God, why I keep on hearing negative things about Meghan, and I start doing my small little research here and there. You'll see like my very first few videos, okay? Forget the ones about the Obama thing, Michelle Obama, when she did her interview, and some other things, some silly videos. But when I start talking more about Meghan and Harry and stuff like that, they were more like research videos. All right, and then I happen to share them. I'm surprised. That's a good way to see where how far I come from. All right, with this channel. Okay, experience is a good teacher. All right, you have no control over who people think you are, so don't worry about it. If they want to hate some fictional version of you that exists in their mind, let them. Don't drain yourself whining over people you can't win over. Keep your cup full. Go where the kindness is. All right, let's see here. There's this. Harry sounds so intelligent and confident and so self-assured. He is not sweating the UK press anymore. He said, I guess I should take them. Like I always say, they give him a lemon, he turn it into lemonade. I have some videos I title like that too. Yeah, they open his mind and think about things. Look at, again, another thing where, they cut his wings. They took everything away from him. And then from that, he's doing, push him to do some more because he need money. And some people who probably think all those deals that they're making or those partnership that they're doing, those for us, for me, even the Netflix amount of money that he got, it's a lot for me. Okay, it's a lot to me, but to them, Harry and Meghan, it's not much at all. If you think about the security and their I was gonna say rent, but their mortgage and all of that, this is not a lot. This thing could go away really quick. All right, and you don't even know if they give it to him up front or a little bit at a time. So when we see them, getting all those deals and stuff like that, yes, to us, it is a lot. It sounds like a lot of money and things like that. But with their lifestyle, the things, the precaution that they have to do when they go out, to hire security and all of this, that money is going to drain out really quick. My goodness. All right. Let's see. The podcast was so good and Harry so down to earth. All right, that's what everybody who crossed paths with him and said he's down to earth and things like that. He been wanting that. I mean, all those people he grew up with and things like that, trying to show that what they have and living a fancy lifestyle or just be happy to be around him instead of living their life. he didn't want that. He didn't want that. He wanted people to treat him like he did. This is why I always said that when he goes to other, like to Africa and things like that, yes, they probably know him, as Prince Harry and stuff like that, but they treat him like any other person. All right, he always wanted that, to be treated fairly and like a human being, not just as a prince. When he said that, okay, next tweet. Wow, I was saving a lot of my word things. All right, Dak Shepard saying straight to Harry's face that he was the only person he knew in the royal family. This is what happened with the squad. They pick one little portion of something and they turn into a huge thing. Okay, that's that. Okay, Dak's bringing up his naked partying picture in Vegas. I want to know about it. All right. Harry made fun of his bald spot. OMG, sir, go get the transplant. My God, the squad or something. Wait, but I thought that the Derangers said Meghan, American, must have known all about the British royal family. You see, that's the thing here. I mean, like I said before, I know about the royal family, but did I know them deeply for me to go deep into searching who they are? I mean, I know the first few one. I think Diana, of course. Like, how can I miss that? I know about, I think the William, the top one, William, Harry, and that was it. And even the Kenneth that got married, because when they announced the wedding, I stood up and watched it. All right. Alright, that's how popular the royal family are. That is why they are YouTubers now, to be popular. Alright, love that part. Yes, okay. I just want to see next year's calendar. Would love to see Dax give Harry his 10 ginger paid his flowers. I don't want to hear about flowers. I think of something else. Alright, next tweet. Right, the biggest issue for me was that being born into it. Okay, so she's quoting Harry, I guess, from that podcast. Quote, the biggest issue for me was that being born into it, you inherit the risk, and because of that, the UK media they feel ownership over you, literally like a full-on ownership, and then they give the impression to most of readers that is the case. Prince Harry. He's been saying that. This is why he keep on saying there needs to be a boundary. Don't make me dance like a freaking puppet whenever you want. All right, I'll dance when I want to dance, pretty much, kind of thing. All right, he said that. There was I know I got flagged for it, but I just left it in that video because I thought it was good for you guys to listen to it. That he said something about that kind of part. And the thing is that Harry been saying almost everything that you guys are hearing now. It's just that the other ones wish not to listen. All right. Well said. Even Piers Morgan said it on national television. He said, quote, we own the royal. Wow, he did. What we can do and say what we like about them. The majority of older Brits think they own Prince Harry. Their tax money raised Harry. That's the Brits mentality. So I think that's the thing here. And this is why they went and paid back Frogmore Cottage, because of all this nonsense that they were saying here. They've been saying, you don't own me. That's what they're trying to say, but they don't listen. All right, especially Harry, and said, F this. I mean, I'm not gonna be being your puppet just because of your tax money. All right, and this is those heir to the throne who's making bad deal for the rest of the royal. All right, because like the Queen, the Charles, and all of this, they're making bad deals for all the rest of the royals. So which make it very hard for them to move out of the bubble that they are in. That's the thing here. Because those firstborn, are the one who speak for the overall of the royal family. So all those deals that they're making, and there's some videos you guys gonna see Friday night. I cut it into two. It was supposed to be one video, but because they blacked the entire video because it was a small portion, I decided to cut it. Then when I cut it, they flagged me for some other thing, and I went back and did it again. And then the first part is completely off the way that I first wanted it to be, but I did it anyway because I wanted to share the information with you guys. But it's the second part of the video that you're gonna see Friday night. That's a bit much better and goes into the tweet and stuff like that. So maybe he can give his title back. I mean, if they take everything that they wanted. He was born a prince. Everything that they wanted, they took it back. All right, step out of the succession and give back the money. I mean, you guys have asked everything of him. If they want it, they have to go and take it. That's how it is. I mean, why you guys are here complaining? Okay, let's see here. 7 comment here. Okay, you first. You give back every favor your grand ever gave you. Okay, bye, Karen. Okay, so that all you got from listening to the podcast? Okay, then. All right, let's see here. They were a gift from the queen. To not use them will be a hypocrisy and an insult to the queen. Simply maybe email the queen and ask her to take her gift back. I'll wait. All right, because they throw so many, how do you call this? Petition to get all of these things back. Alright, Queen Elizabeth gives the royal titles based on royal importance and land ownership. To keep things simple, the titles of Duke and Duchess are essentially assigned to royals based on importance. When Harry and Meghan were married, the Queen granted them to be sovereign rulers of that land. Okay? So, oh, there was more. There's more. But there are categorically no plans to strip them of their titles despite much public conjecture. After Edward VIII's abdication, the Duke and Duchess of Windsor retained theirs until the day they die. Interesting. See, I just learned something here. Alright, Duchess of Windsor. Okay, retain their titles until the day they die. Alright, so I guess, what is it? Charles, and then probably William, if he, I don't know, that's that, whatever. That's the crap. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's the perfect time to put Harry's thing when he was at James Corden thing. That's okay, and become plain old Harry Windsor, or whichever of the many last name possibilities there are, since all of the royal family stuff is just horse stuff to him, and that silly, rude, entitled woman who captured him in her web. What? As Harry said in his podcast, there are haters. So how are you today? Interpretation: to hate someone means you are unhappy with your place in life. Hate is an emotional disease. Hope you get well soon. Oh, F off. Like, seriously. I'm effing sick and tired of hearing this crap from haters. This title is his birthright, whether you like it or not. If I had time today, I'd need to create another video where people are talking about his title and stuff like that, because that little music video about what is it, Meghan is rich kind of thing, it's between a tweet that I came across, and I was like, God damn it, I'm tired of reading tweets like that. And I went, it took me like maybe 15 minutes to put together that music video. I think I have like maybe a couple hundreds, like 400 or 500. Okay, I don't believe anything Al Press say, even some of the news programs. But not all UK citizens are against Harry and Meghan. I just thought I put that out. Okay, I like both William and Harry and their wives. It's just a shame the UK press have divided and tried to conquer one. Alright, yes, most right thinkers, people support both boys. Why wouldn't we've known them since they were babies? We know what they've been through. It's despicable, though, the way the tabloid press is so poisonous toward Harry and Meghan. It has influenced so many people. And I think in one of my videos, I said, they know it's wrong. But because the fact that Meghan is black, alright, and Harry decided to side it with Meghan, you know, and left the royal family. So they're gonna keep on repeating this thing, repeating all the hate thing. All right, repetition make it part of their lives. If they keep on repeating, nobody's stopping them. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna see it's like a cyclone, like a tube of wind spinning, and then as they spin, they're grabbing stuff into the funnel of wind. All right, you know, all those objects getting into the path of the wind. So as they keep on repeating, eventually they're gonna get a little bit more mind. It's people like that guy who put Piers Morgan in his place and said, stop repeating this nonsense every day. Look at how quickly this guy stopped, even though he probably still saying it some other places, but at least we don't hear him on social media as much. Well, anyway, I'm not following him, so he probably still saying things under his platform. But it's people needs to put, you know, to shut them off and make them stop. Okay, how much money is he getting in return? Okay, millions, baby. Jealous much? Don't worry, you can understand things like that. But why are they worrying about him, the money that he's getting? He stopped taking your taxpayers' money. This is the thing. These people don't know how to mind their own business. They bother him. This is the thing that got him out of the UK. They don't see that, but they're still following him, wanting to know more about him. He tells us what he wants to tell us. My goodness, these people are crazy. That's this one. He can earn as much as he likes. He's a free agent. Right, plenty as is currently working for it, not like his taxpayers funding relatives' home. Right, how much is he getting from British taxpayers? Do you even know? He's not getting anything. He gave it up. Nothing. What is it? I think there's some places where I saw where, he never had a credit card, he never worked with cash, or none of that. So I think in some sense, okay, I hope one day he come out and say some of the thing that I'm saying. And I think from what I've heard from ET Canada, something like that, some of the thing I've said in videos probably already mentioned in that particular podcast. So, I said in one and somewhere in some of my videos that I have a feeling they got a mortgage for the house. That way they could build up his credit. So there's a possibility this is what happened, because Harry never worked with cash, nothing. Whenever he wants something, they just give it to him, So there's a possibility this is what they did. These people who's asking about his money, how much he earned, that's none of our business, to tell you the truth. He tell us what he wants. Whatever the Netflix deal, they decide to put the amount out, that's okay. All right. They tell us, we know, okay, whether it's the full to the penny and stuff like that, that's it. That's what it is. And when you come about it, after tax is not much to them, like I said at the beginning of this video, because they have so many things to pay, all right, to take care of. All right, we saw this with trying to dictate, knowing when Archie was born and doing a photo call. It's the old photo guy begging Harry to come back and being mad with Meghan won't give them an interview. Why they are mad at? Okay, Oprah, Meghan, Harry. All right, yes, Harry doesn't understand that, to quote, to whom much is giving, much is expected. Well, that's why he said, I'm not taking his money. Like this person said, yes, he does. He knows exactly. Okay, so they complain about the taxpayer, you funding them. It's like, fuck that. I don't want your money because I want a peace of mind. All right? Peace of mind is priceless. He literally said this himself. He's going to use his privilege to help serve. The point is that it does not all pundit right over him or dictate his conduct. All right. And another part that I've heard also is that and I've said it in other video, where he's gonna use his platform for good. Now he probably people who were around him who made him aware of his position. I've said this, and there it is. I've said this in other video. Once he realized who he is, with the platform that he has, the privilege that he's in, so that's how he decided to use his privilege for that. I mean, it took him a while to realize this is what he got, because he was born into it. When you're born into something and you don't know any other way until people pointed out to you, where he goes around and see hunger, people are suffering, people this and that, he realized, oh, I am privileged. So therefore, let me use, because I will always be privileged, let me use my platform and do good. I've said this in another video. I've said this. All right, let's see here. Let me read a few more. Brave giant and he wins. Okay, UK media got on today. Fact. Okay, been saying this for years. One of the main reasons I am so against a monarchy is people are born into it with no choice, and then people feel such ownership of them. They feel entitled to make demand of them and their personal life, such as they have managed and scroll away. Why media creates the narrative instead of reporting on it. As a result, lives have been destroyed. Radio presenters like LBC, Allen, and the early morning hours speak in a collective fanning flame of resentment against Prince Harry and Meghan. Yeah, that Allen guy, I think it's the same thing. LBC, the same guy. Sometimes I show some of his clips from his radio. He seemed like the only, maybe there are more, sensible person with the right mind who has the mic, who's telling exactly how it is. Prince Harry needed help and was brave enough to accept it. He did the work needed to improve his mental health, and now he is free of the royal family, the British media, and is living happily with his wife and child and service to others. Diana is beaming with pride. Yeah, that's definitely. Yep. Okay. And then they keep on saying it's Meghan. And I really think Meghan, even though Meghan didn't like it, but because of the service and things that they were doing, until it got to a brink and he said, I'm ready whenever you're ready. And Meghan gave him time to decide when he wants to leave, because this was getting too much. And especially when Harry experienced the hardship as a child being, and I believe he gave 3 examples where something meaningful to him was one behind the car with his mom, and something of, I forgot the full context of it, and one when he was in Afghanistan, and one when he's with his wife. So pretty much he come full circle. These are the most important things to him that he pretty much point out: his mom being in the military and his wife. All right, so people could just F off. They're not gonna change his mind about anything. I think he make up his mind. So once I listen to that podcast, and maybe I'll have more to say. But it's from parts, bits and pieces that people who already listened to the full thing that I'm hearing about it. All right, but after Meghan moved to the U.S., they should have figured that the headlines were not going to cash the same. I know she is a money generator, but are they that shallow-minded? Everybody see the problem, but for them, they don't see it because they have so many bad behavior ingrained in them. And they keep on, it's like doing the same thing and hoping for a different result. But this kind of thing is ingrained in them, and they're not willing to change. So let them suffer. That's their own demise. All right, let's see what else. There's 2 comments under this. I will think the title and the UK are selling the same. The UK needs a distraction from British chaos. The right-wing politician have voted like her mother-in-law before her. Meghan is paying the price. Okay, they are, but Windsors love popularity. As long as anyone else dominates the headline, they consider it failure. Imagine having all titles and being future king, but it's your spare bro that world leaders are working with. Harry is called to write about die in a regard to loss. Okay, William ego is bruised. That's his problem, and that his ego is gonna be his demise most likely. Okay, they're lucky right now that they're still in that position because of the argumentation that's going regarding British. All right, so people are still confused over there. Okay, I'm not sure. I have a feeling they really thought Knopf would lie for them under pressure from the royal family. Something messed up. Did Meghan's lawyer show Knopf some evidence that Meghan gathered for the past few years and he's scared? Okay, agree. I think they were all playing the game. All right. Meghan is a smart person. Once she realized the nonsense that they were doing, and she started, collecting receipt and said, okay, I see where this is going now. If push comes to shove, let me just keep that. And maybe it's in her DNA. Whenever something is happening, whenever she sent email or do anything, she organized herself in a way where she could always go back. All right, what Professor Brian Capecourt wrote a year ago about what he believed was behind the Melançante persistent with the lawsuit make a whole lot of sense. I followed this guy, so I'm gonna open it so I could save it. All right, I need to bookmark this just for the link. All right, what's TV? Okay, but I wanted to. Okay, I think their entitlements and self-superiority has caused them to not really paying attention to Meghan. Duh, yeah. All right, they were too busy diminishing her, and they completely shut themselves in the foot. The dark skin pretty much blind them. That's what I'm seeing, and I've said that before. All right, they also believe Jason Knopf was going to continue with his involvement in the backstabbing. I mean, he did what they were told him, probably. I hate autocorrect. All right. So he did what they asked him until when things get to, it's like, because right now, when you are in a position, you think you will have that sort of position forever, and then something happened, it turned completely 360. He doesn't want to pay the price. He did as far as he think he could go for them. That's what I think. The revenue generated from those headlines should be paid to her for character assassination. And I think that's what's happening now. They have to do the calculation and then to pay her whatever profit, and for their nonsense for making them extend the lawsuit, the legal aspect of it. And I think the judge made them pay extra for that too. All right. The Sussex squad around the globe is a pillar of strength to herself, Harry, Archie, and Mama Doria. Yeah, and we have to thank again Michelle and Tina, the original Sussex squad, because it was them who were doing the pushback. Can you imagine that when they realized this at the start? I mean, it took me almost what, I don't know, maybe 2.5 years to open my eyes. Just go when you saw the first video. That's around that time I figured it out. All right, it took me a while, because I didn't know. It's when they start saying, all the headlines here and there, and I keep on seeing it. And I wasn't really into reading paparazzi part here. It's ET Canada, something entertainment, and the US, I'll watch here and there. But when I start seeing, on my computer, on my phone, those headlines, I was like, what's going on? And then I started looking deeper into it, and then I was like, is there anybody who see what I'm seeing? What is going on? And through that, I think that's where I stumbled upon the Sussex squad. Through her high-risk pregnancy and sanctioned by KP, they should. All right, next tweet. The Daily Mail knew they would lose the case against Meghan Markle. They knew Jason Kenoff was lying. They wanted the case to be ongoing for the headlines it will generate. They wanted to be the victim for as long as possible. They should be punished for that. And that's what happened with the judge said. All right, they know better. And the thing is that I think some of our prayers have been working, because how could they make such a huge mistake like that? I don't know what was said in that particular email, where I think the Daily Mail or something like that, lawyer probably CC or blind copy Meghan's lawyer email that they were sending to Jason Kenoff. So I mean, who make that huge mistake? That God was there taking control of this nonsense. All right, or maybe Princess Diana is like, you're not gonna do that to my baby boy wife. All right, no. And Princess Diana made sure for them to make that huge mistake. So our prayers have been working. Then this is why we need to keep on praying, because these people, they don't like what just happened here. All right, and I believe there was a video where a guy was somewhere on one of those UK TV news thing and saying once they find out what's happening, they're not gonna like it. So this is why Meghan was like, I don't want to be the fault of the end of the monarchy. Let me get a summary judgment, because if push comes to shove, I'll go to trial. I'll say what I know. So she tried to save, maybe because of the Queen, the sentiment for the Queen, and said, let me just stop right now, do the summary judgment, but I'm willing to speak out to save myself. All right, so this is why they did the summary judgment. And the judge, no, sometimes there are some unspoken words that goes on. People understand why they do certain things. So I think this is the thing with Meghan's case also. And of course Meghan should have won it the way it goes. So the judge probably said, okay, we love the monarchy, probably a monarchist from the inside, but don't say it, and said, yeah, once he saw all the evidence and realized, oh yeah, they went overboard, and then went full book, okay, whatever law that's in the book in the UK, and throw it at them with the Daily Mail. All right, because if push comes to shove, secrets are gonna be spilled about the royal family, and that will probably get people angry. All right, let's see, what did he disagree of? Okay, I'm not sure. I have a feeling they really thought Kenoff would lie for them under pressure. Okay, I remember reading that. Some messed up. Did Meghan's lawyers show Kenoff some evidence? Okay, all right, I disagree. I think they were all playing the same. Okay. What purpose? Because even Kenoff had lied in court, Meghan will have shown her proof. I don't understand. Okay, they didn't expect they don't expect it to go to court initially. Then they wanted to capitalize on the court case. This is the thing. I knew Meghan was in her bubble. Okay, there's some videos that I put out about, you see those two people meditating, and you see someone in the back is screaming the lung out of them. Meghan was in her bubble. Once she knows she could win that case, nothing was gonna stop her. Nothing. All right. So yeah, they thought this is why they told her to be quiet, don't respond to the press, giving her some made up as they go kind of rules, and then Meghan is following it. And then look at this, they're paying for it. God is good. All right. Yeah, they really thought that it wasn't gonna go to court, and all the stuff scaring her, even bring this BS up to Trump. All right. So they tried to scare her every angle. Meghan was in her zone. It was all noise to that was going on, and then she was in that serenity thing, and there's that huge protection shield around her. None of these were reaching her, so she was minding her own business. All right, they didn't expect it to go to court initially. Then they wanted to capitalize on it. The amount they have paid out will be chicken change compared to the trial coverage and exclusive pics from them. Yeah, they didn't. Once they realized that it was going to court, so they're trying to make as much money off of the case as possible. All right, look at, I think somewhere at the beginning of the trial, some people were getting scared. I too was getting scared. Don't be mistaken about this, because of what I saw happen to Johnny Depp, and I really thought they were gonna, after Meghan, try to go with the press, but yeah, they did. Yeah, they really were gonna try to butter that trial and say as much as possible to prolong it. What is it? At the beginning of the trial, something had happened, and then they already made the headline so huge, and that got some of the squad worried about things. I think it had to do with the finding freedom, and then they allowed it to be, and I was like, I don't know what the finding freedom had to do with it, but long and behold, nothing. And Omid took information from things that they already printed. So they got all the timeline of everything. All right, that's a different language. I agree, they should. The judge acknowledged they are stalling, but he continues to long suffering with them. I can understand how the dog shit defendant right can supersede claimant's right, especially when it has been that the plaintiff was wrong. That's true, I agree with her, but and at the same time, I'm glad they did that, because at least they know they give the other ones everything they sort of wanted at the beginning to prove their case. So at least not to prove their case, to defend their case for publishing Meghan stuff. So the thing go on Meghan's corner, so at least they can't complain, oh, you didn't take this as my that or as my defense. They give them all the chances, and then when the judge look at it and say, what kind of nonsense you telling me, you showing. So he got all the evidence, everything, timeline of the People magazine things. So he put everything together and then said, you were the first one to publish it, so you got to pay for that. Okay, he's an American, so I don't think they ever really care about him. Okay, he should have known they will let him down too. Are they talking about? I'll go back, okay? Through her high-risk pregnancy and sanctioned KP, they should have. All right. He's an American. He's American? So I don't think, maybe she is American, so I don't think they ever really care about her. He should have known they will let him down. They will have him join. Okay, I don't know. Okay, the Daily Mail knew, was it, they will lose the case against Meghan Markle. Okay, so forget it. I don't understand who that comment's talking about. All right, next tweet. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has humiliated the Associate newspaper in court once again. Spread the word. All right, let's see here. They truly have refused to see the light. It will cost you to hate or leave her the F alone. All right, wait, let me laugh and pounds and sterling. Okay, I got what she's saying, pounds and sterling. So that's money. Okay, we've been in the US, it would been dollar. Sterling, that's the lawyer for Meghan. So wait, let me laugh with money and sterling. Okay, it's really costly to hate Meghan Markle. How can they not see this? It's cost them money, job, hair loss, gives them wrinkle and badly aging skin, and even color on their teeth. Oh my God, who is that? So that's the only thing she retweeted. Okay, Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, has humiliated Associate newspaper and court once again. Let's go in this. What is she talking about? All right, that's the thing. Evening Standard. Mail on Sunday ordered to pay extra. That's the thing I was talking about. Alright, pay extra cost for High Court judge after refusing to see the light before defeat in Meghan's Duchess of Sussex battle. That's the thing I was saying, where they had to pay extra. Okay, they already had effed up teeth. Dental care is important, haters, to your overall health. Let me go in that now. Evening Standard. Okay, Mail on Sunday ordered to pay extra costs for by High Court judge after refusing to see the light before defeat in Duchess of Sussex legal battle. All right, let's see now. This is what I like to see. Okay, you pick what a pregnancy. Sussex baby girl will be a world leader. She has made up for all the trauma Duchess Meghan endured during Archie's pregnancy. Meghan isn't operating at 100%. She is heavily pregnant. Okay, justice for Caroline Flack and all the victims of British tabloid. And I believe there's more stuff going on. People need, what is it? Staffer, Elena, Scott's, was it Stott's wife? Okay, Elena Stott. All right, all these people never learn. It's when you start hitting them in their pocket. All right, that's when you know they will stop. All right, just for Caroline Flack and all victim. Okay, Laurie here. They just said play stupid games when stupid ass prices. Now they have to pay more. Love to see it. Okay, this gives me extra happiness. Meghan, the boss. May is stunning out to be sweeter than honey for the Duchess of Success, the one and only Meghan Markle. I have this idea to have virtual board of all the key abusers over these 4+ years, and every time each one fails under the law, but a Sussex coat of arms pick over the top with a dart in the center. No matter how long it takes, I believe karma will visit each one. All right, let's see here. All right, Sussex coat of armor. I love it. Karma never misses a door. Eventually, they will all play, including bullion. They were being vindictive by pressing ahead. Their legal team will have told them to cut their losses, but no, they push ahead. It can only be for spite. Their readership lap up what they say and repeat it. Unfortunately, 70% of it's lie or twisted to tell the different story. That's the thing here. I mean, they really thought there's a possibility they really thought they were going to win it. But then again, there's that Prince Charles letter to some world leader that they have done in the past, and they lost. And this is one of the precedent I mentioned in old videos, that, you know, Meghan should won her case on top of the law, which is on Meghan's side, and also things that have brought to court, which was Charles' incident with the letter that and I think Anne also, they, you know, there were so many examples ahead. I was like, there's no way Meghan should lose this. Even though if the judge was crook, people would be calling foul. What's going on? Why did Charles won his case and other royal family won their case in terms of their letters? What is this? Look at the baby in the back smiling. Okay, buy daily fare, wire the money, and print the shoe size font. Alright. Alright, so that's going on. I didn't really bookmark this, but it was through one of the bookmarks. Okay, the court should treble the cost to be paid for wasting public and court costs. For what? Well, follow the thing. Okay, made my day. I saw the light. I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. All right, next tweet. All right, that's the one I just did. Okay, Harry and Meghan always understand the assignment and deliver. The chickens are no longer bald. King Archie must be so proud of them. Okay, how it started. Interesting. How it's going. There's the chicken here with full, whatever. I was gonna say hair, but feathers. Okay, my chickens are rescues. We were the same pod when they started laying and their feathers go back. Alright, now wait for the British media to speculate about how the chickens Meghan saved are responsible for human trafficking. Give them time. 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm proud but hope Harry gets the memo too. Alright, what memo? Okay, hope Sussex Squad Pat never sees you're coming. Okay, she'll fight anyone who comes for Harry's hair. Oh my goodness. Where is what's her name? Paige. Okay. She knows it. She has been deceived by the trickiest hair on earth. I was there too. And just when my hopes are up, a picture comes to make me bite the dust. Oh my goodness. The squad with the hair thing. Okay, he said butt naked. Okay, did he say something like that in the podcast? Oh my god. What? I'm only at 7. It's almost an hour. What are they doing to these chickens to get them without feathers? Okay, but naked. When he talks about them laying the eggs so soon, like a wild papa. All I'm thinking is some tweets that I come where Harry's gonna get Meghan pregnant every year. Next tweet. I chose violent. He chose cognitive dissonance. Sorry, not sorry. Don't dish what you can't eat. What happened here? When I saw it, I was like, what's going on? Alright, let's see. Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced partnership with Procter & Gamble. Alright, the only news in this story is Procter & Gamble consider it commercially beneficial to partner with somebody who wants to damage the monarchy. Okay, some may agree, others... everyone is looking at their pocket. What do you think? Why do you think they partner with them? You think they give a F about the royal family? Are these people that crazy? Are they that crazy? Alright, the royal family is looking out for the royal family. Every business who partner with Harry and Meghan, what do you think? They're worrying about their own pocket too. Alright? The popularity and everything that they touch, people wants to buy. Why do you think they do that? You think they give a F about the monarch? Especially if it's an American company, you think they give a F about the monarchy? Alright, some may agree, others may avoid buying Fairy, Ariel's, Das, Bull, Pampers, Olay, Pantene, Always, Tempax, Leonard, Gillette, okay, Oral-B, and Vicks. Alright, look, another bigot that can't stand to see successful people. That island you live on is cold and ugly, but I guess you're used to it with that wife of yours. You know what? For all I know, I think Procter & Gamble will do just fine, even if all the UK decided not to buy their stuff. Alright? When you look at the entire world, alright? UK, what is it? UK is not even as big as California. Okay? And look at the US itself. It's like a dot. The UK is like a dot to the United States. Alright? So these people really, really have a huge full of themselves. Okay, let me read the comment on this. Oh, look, another bigot that can't stand to see successful people. That island you live on is cold and ugly, but I guess you're used to it with that wife of yours, okay? What a horrible, demeaning, sexist comment. Have you met my wife? Okay, I'm not even surprised you're married. Okay, why do you feel you have any right to comment on her? Let's see here. Now all of a sudden you put in your shield. People can comment about your wife, but you have the right to talk about Harry and Meghan, okay, when they're no longer receiving taxpayers' money. Alright? Okay, so there's that double sword here. Okay, he's saying I could talk about Harry and his wife, but nobody can talk about my wife. Alright, let's see what here. That's the thing I just read. It continues. Have you met Meghan? Then why do you feel... There it is. You see, I see the minute there. Then why do you feel it's acceptable to demean and besmirch her? Racism, misogyny. Okay, ask yourself why you feel you have the right to comment on her, a private citizen. I'll apologize when you do. Once again, you are making a viscous claim without any foundation whatsoever. It's clear what type of person you are. Okay, and then I guess I see him too. These people, there's something in their brain that's completely blacked. Okay, yes, one on the lookout for those who heap bile onto someone they never met and expect them to think about why you feel the need to make. This is interesting. I'm pretty sure he's gonna black her. Okay, have you met Meghan? Okay, then why do you feel it's acceptable to demean and merchant her? Racism, misogyny. Okay, I read this. Private citizen. Once again. Okay. Okay, so she should have just, this is the part I need to read only. Yes, only on the lookout for those who heap bile onto someone, okay, they've never met and expect them to think about why you feel the need to make assumption and slander a pregnant woman who's done nothing to deserve the air of opinion, okay, peons, devoted pedophile enabler. All right, so I would love to see what he said about that. This is the double thing. They feel like, all right, they the only one who could do things to people. All right, when people fight back, all right, all of a sudden, no, you're not supposed to do this to me. You don't know me. You don't do. Okay, do you know Meghan? Have you met her? All right, this is the thing here. These people can see that. My goodness. Phew, I saw it the minute I didn't even read all the comment, but exactly the way she responded, that's exactly what I thought. All right, they're always becoming the victim after a good clap back. Okay, there it is again. That's the part that irks me. Don't start none, won't be none. You start some, you get some. Rule of the game. I'm telling you, it was she the one who did the King of Sussex. That's exactly that. Somebody came on my page with nasty comment. When I slapped back, he got offended and started whining. Clap back were epic. Love it. All right. You did that. Okay. You're my new hero and follow. Okay. He actually asked why you felt you had any right. You see, that's the that's the squad. Okay, it's laughing and clown, full hating on Meghan. Be foolish. Bigots are dumb. Okay, he saw your name, Knight of Sussex, and thought he will be allowed to act like fool without consequences. Sending love. Okay, you did well, Sir Knight. Okay, thank you. Alright, Joe, I'm going to try to be nicer and turn the other cheeks, but God, they make it hard to do. Alright, this is the thing here. They always get their way. This is why they feel that little part of their brain is missing because they never get applied back. He's doing exactly what that when the was it the knight talk about his wife, and all of a sudden, why do you feel you have to talk about my wife and this? And like, then why do you feel you have the right to talk about Meghan? You don't know her. My goodness. Wow, you definitely choose violence. He literally described himself. What was his final response? Was it blacked? Okay, you fought like a knight. Okay, that's what I want to know. Did they black them? Okay, yeah, violence warrant here. Gut check. A small person like to dish it out but can't take it. He's quick to defend stuff that said about his wife, but when Harry stand up for his wife, he's a traitor. You see, that's true. Maybe he will think twice about effing with people he doesn't know. That's the pound for sure. Well done. That was powerful. All right, brilliant. Well done. You were nasty with it. Okay, that was amazing, impressive. Yes, yes, yes. And yes, White Walker's hypocrite, which reminds me of people saying it's your right to carry gun, then black person carry a gun, then it's a problem. All right, that's that too. Okay, good replies from you. All right, that's that. Okay, love your clap back. So how they can dish out and be able to take it. He doesn't want any comment about his wife. Okay, he hadn't met, but he can't say any nasty thing about Meghan he hasn't met. The irrational hatred beggars belief. Okay, no, you didn't following. All right, next tweet. Royal expert, quote, Harry clearly regret his Oprah interview, end quote. Harry, nah. Let me make this very clear for you one more time. I guess that's regarding the podcasting. All right, doing the podcast alone, calling out Chuck as the lousy father he is, the British media for the vile bullying they are, and making it clear how he always hated that institution. I love the fact that it was him alone. They can blame this on Meghan. I prefer, quote, royal bullshitters, end quote, to quote, royal expert, okay, end quote, because I don't understand what qualifies one to be a royal expert, but I do understand what qualifies one to be a royal bullshitter. Hate and racism. Alright, well, here and from Wilbur Talking Horse, when that of the actual source mean the royal expert don't have a leg to stand on now, do they? So tell me, really, what actually are you an expert in? Storytell. Alright, fabricate of a vivid imagination, or the big pink elephant in the room, lol. Alright, we can't help but love Harry. Harry is a warrior, and a warrior instinct and sense of purpose. How anyone could ever believe that he wouldn't fight to protect his wife and son is beyond belief. He's drawn out the noise there in his review mirror, speaking his truth. And I think if he didn't see a therapist, all right, for some of the things that he got into, I think at some point he would have burst and cause some harm to these people. I really think so. So this is the thing here where, you know, they keep on intruding into his private life and keep on saying, because we're giving you money, this and that, and therefore you must dance for us when we ask you to dance. And Harry was like, no, I don't care how much money you give me. I'm not gonna do what you say. I'm not gonna dance. All right. So at some point, I believe he would have burst. All right, especially if Meghan and Archie was over there and then they were still going at it. All right, he could do some to these people. Royal reporters and experts should stop trying to rewrite history. I'm telling you, in one of my videos, I remember saying, why are you trying to rewrite history when I saw the real thing? Something like that. I forgot how I titled it. All right, exactly. He is free to tell his own story now. They no longer get to write the narrative for him, and they can stand it. Okay, I have no regrets, says Harry. All right, I'm telling you, he's living his best life right now. All the thing he used to imagine. Listen to some of my stuff I said in the back. Some of the previous videos. Some are nonsense, but the truth is within those videos. Yeah, he's living his best life right now with Meghan. All right, there are no royal experts. It's fabricated. All right, exactly. You so right, Harry meant what he said. He doesn't. Okay, so that's that. Oh my God, I'm only at 9. Prince Harry, my man, flew Apache in Afghanistan. One of the dozen surprises that left me respecting this intellectual, thoughtful human being, and watching, okay, MPL Padman react to him was once in a lifetime. Okay, the me you can't see. All right, so that's that. Let me bookmark that so I could listen to it if I don't get a chance to. Okay, I just discovered your podcast. I really enjoy it. Looking forward to more episodes. All right, I'm telling you, many of these actors, let's say Drew Barrymore, the thing, that YouTube thing she has, there's some really good conversation going in some of these things. They're not just an actor here. I mean, Drew Barrymore had her problem as a child, but she got out of it. That's another version of Harry, you know, doing some bad things, but as they become older, they change their way of life and stuff like that. But a lot of actors be doing some really some good podcasts and some YouTube things and stuff like that. They're really good. Good to listen. Different perspective. All right, different perspective. That doesn't mean I'm gonna try everything that they do, and most of the things that they probably did are things that they could get away with. But I'm just saying, it's good to listen some good intellectual. Definitely Oprah's thing. Every time Oprah speaks, forget it. It's like a learning. It's like a book being read to you with the knowledge and understanding and thoughtful behind things. That's something I saw on Ellen's show yesterday on YouTube, where Ellen is not gonna have her show anymore, and then Oprah was talking to her, and there's some stuff Oprah said, it's like, my goodness, every time this woman opened her mouth, it's like full of knowledge, information you need to keep somewhere in your brain. I'm talking about Oprah. All right. Then Henry got a sexy as hell podcast voice. I just read Oprah's new book too and enjoyed the audio. Good stuff, Dax. Okay. So why did he turn his back on the people he had affinity with? Okay, affinity with his service mate, his personal mates. Also, they could fawn around celebrities they never met before, their wedding days. What is that? That's funny because he's still in touch with his friend. Some have even been attacked for it. Stop believing the tabloid. Yeah, like the what is it? What's his first name? Now I remember his wife's name. Elena Stott. Dean Stott. All right, he still talk to them. The important one, people is worth keeping in touch with. All right, if some of his friends are negative and they're not trying to grow with him, why keep them? All right, I'm not sorry if he decided not to talk to some of his old friends. Maybe they're toxic. They're not in the same path as him. All right, it's good to have good, like-minded people around you. If these people are toxic and they don't see the thing that he's seeing, and then each time he's with them, it's to try to bring him back to his old self, which he did not like, why keep these people around? All right, if they were the type of people who tell your truth, all right, tell you exactly how it is, even though nobody's perfect, they have some flaws with them, yes, you could keep them around. But if they're toxic, why keep them? Why keep them? And this is why sometimes I feel like social media could be very dangerous place, because it's usually a group. Look at the Sussex Squad thing. All right, like-minded people. But the difference with the Sussex Squad, when there is a wrong, that's the thing a lot of other groups don't have, because all of them see the same thing. If they're falling off a cliff, they all will fall down together without none of them telling each other there is a cliff. All right, but the Sussex Squad, on the other hand, they are like-minded, and many of them have different walks of life, different life experiences. So when they see you going in the wrong path, which probably they have walked on already, they will point it out to you and say, there's a cliff coming, so watch out. Before the cliff, there's a puddle, make sure you jump, or something like that. All right, so they give you warning to be careful of the wrong. But many other groups on social media, none of them are telling each other there is a wrong. Okay, because they all see their objective and that's it. All right, they don't see the ripple effect of anything. So the Sussex Squad, on the other hand, they see ripple effect of every step on the way. All right, so social media can be very, very toxic. That's the thing. Sometimes for my kids, I'm afraid of. One day on social media. The other day I saw, actually yesterday, my youngest was telling me, oh my God, I got like 200 emails. And I'm like, who are you talking to with having those emails? So he's doing, what's that thing for kids? Coding something. I don't know how it works, but he's doing some coding, and there's some work he put somewhere on a platform for kids only. So these people, I guess when they respond to the thing on that platform, it appears on his email. Okay, so I'm like, what's going on? So I told my husband to check it, because I think my husband set it up for him to see what's going on with those emails. But he's not supposed to go on do those coding thing, even though it's educational stuff. I don't let him do it during school days. I want him to focus on his schoolwork only. So like Saturday, Sunday, Friday night, he could be on it as long as he wants. But during school day, he's not supposed to. But this is the thing. I brought this up because of like-minded kind of thing. So with my kids, I'm a little bit worried about it, for them to recognize when there is a wrong platform to get away. And I believe there was a kid from his school he started talking to, and I know the mom, so I allowed him to some platform. I believe it's that same coding platform. And when I realized when the kid bring another friend in, there's always argument. So I start telling my son, when you see your friend is, saying some bad word, and he showed me some word that person was saying, I'm like, what the F? Is saying all those F word and those bomb word. And I told my son, look, once, give them a warning to stop it. And then if they don't stop, just get off the thing. Because I explained to him, sometimes when things that you say on social media, if you said something, not even thinking, very harmless kind of thing, and it end up somebody got hurt, and then police get involved, they're gonna go and figure out what was said on social media. So I start letting him know to be careful when people are saying bad things. Get yourself out of there. Let them know you're out. You're not part of this. I let him know. So these are the things that we all need to be careful with. Oh my God, there's a lot of comment. All right, let me take some from down. all the way to, oh my God, that's it. All right. Harry is, all right, let's take it from here. Thank you for a great podcast. You did really well, and Prince Harry was great. Okay, this was a really fun podcast episode. It was fun, personal, deep, thoughtful, provoking, and I loved it. Okay, the young prince is and has always been a true gentleman, highly thoughtful and intelligent. Well done, really enjoy it. Yes, he is. He's all that and some. Okay, yep, amazing conversation, love it. Harry is slowly sounding American in terms of words. He said highway instead of motorway. Oh, that's the way they say it over there. Okay, haha, well, he still uses blinkers instead of blinders. Okay, working progress, give him another year. All right, so these are the things they recognize. It's adorable and we love him, and this podcast just made him even more lovable. And I mean, this is the thing here. Well, he lives in that bubble. I was thinking about the other brother. If he could do a podcast like that where, things are not staged for him. Let's say some of those, I believe there's some Brits who have podcasts and stuff like that where they, put him on the hot seat. Don't give him the question in advance. Talk to him like, a conversation, and then bring some important issues and see how he reacts. All right, but everything have to be staged so he can do what Harry does. All right, and the fact that Harry addressed Joe Rogan's comment, the way the royal clowns tried to criticize Harry and Meghan cause they share a platform with Rogan, Harry's mind. Okay, now what them defend Joe Rogan. Okay, laughing my ass off. Okay, I need to listen to that podcast to know what was said. Okay, Prince Harry is the male version of Princess Diana. So proud of Harry. Look, see, oh, I'm glad she showed this. Look at that. I always said that he has the same side part here on the cheek. There it is. It shows here again. That's pretty much the same move. My goodness, the squad or something to find the exact picture. Alright, Harry may not look like Princess Diana physically, but he got his mom personality and soul, while the other, he may look like his mom as a teenager, but now he look like his father, and his personality look like his cheating dad. Okay, cheating dad, Google James. Oh, please. Alright, these people are something. Can somebody put a blonde wig on Harry twins? Okay, Harry is the prince of our heart. So true. Let's see what some people say here, because there's 4 comments here. Funny, those people insist that Hewitt is Harry's father. Harry was born in 1984, while Princess Diana and Hewitt began to meet in 1986. What's your proof? Hewitt red hair. Google Spencer's family have his history of red hair. Hypocrite. Okay, hypocrisy. Can somebody... Okay, so that was that. All right, let me get out of this. Next tweet. All right. There's Myra. I'm telling you, Myra is one of those defenders who sometimes by the end of the night is like, oh, I'm tired of defending the Sussexes. All right, bitches will not even listen to the podcast to hear exactly what Harry said, but will come on this app to complain. Anyway, stand Prince Harry. All right, let's see. Isn't that standard practice at this point? What will the troll be without their master telling them what to think? That's exactly that. Yep, they got that under control over there in the UK. The tabloid. Be kind to them. It's really riles them up when you are understanding and don't attack them. I mean, they're coming to our platform, and then they get roasted. All right, be kind to them. All right. Diana may be the people's princess, so Harry is now the people's prince. Alright, let's see here. Ask the people of Thailand what they think. It's very insulting to compare anyone to Diana. Charles will remove their titles when he becomes king, as well as we all know for a few years as they do. Alright, it's why they left. You will see. Alright, so they took so many things. They could remove everything, but there's one thing. Harry will still be a prince. Okay? Well, can't wait for that to happen, Becky. They are bigger than the royal pedo defenders. Okay, I love how Americans keep using the words royal, prince, duchess. Why, of course, totally hating the royal. But that's their title. That's their title. Alright, makes of no sense whatsoever when Meghan is a royal of pedo defenders, as they say. What? When Meghan, where did they come from? Whatever. That's a different language forever. All right, they could take the Duchess, the Dutch, whatever it is, but hey, Harry will still be a prince, and then people will start Princess Meghan, Princess this, Princess that, and then do Charles really want that backlash? From what I hear, there's a good amount of people in the UK who likes Harry too. So we keep on hearing the loud voice, the loud people of the mic think this is the entire UK. I mean, I'm not trying to make any reasoning for the royal or anything like that, but hey, if he wants that backlash, people already hating on him, so he probably gonna get some more. He should just stay in his place, just go cut ribbons and mind his own business, do deal with those Oman people and all of this. But before you know it, you just don't want to get the people angry. That's the thing here. Don't get the people angry. You'll see. No matter how much rules and law they put for people not to protest and all of that, get them angry. You see, if they can't do what they need to do, you get them burst out where they don't give a F. You'll see. Okay, like H said, some people just feed on drama and tragedy. They're bored and miserable, but I don't think I have enough EQ to reach out to them and ask them how their day. Okay, I hate when they write like this. It messes up my eyes. Okay, I listen, great podcast. I want to see pictures when they take dune buggies to the beach. All right, using the same old talking point too. Don't they get tired? All right, it's very obvious from the criticism I've heard they didn't listen to a damn thing. Okay, Harry is so good, so charismatic, and very revealing. It was a great podcast. Don't listen. He wants privacy, right? Yeah, he does want privacy. And he tells us what he wants to tell us. Jeez. Wrong. Have a nice day. All right, Mara, don't pay attention to them. Listened to Harry last night saying that he knows the comments about their mental health and how he acknowledged that they have unresolved issues that are his problem. Look how much he accomplished, and it's because he doesn't get consumed. Next tweet. I'm probably gonna stop and create another video, so at least I'll get one thing going. Okay, Prince William, Kate Middleton visit 3 organizations for mental health awareness. These people are just full of it. Let me just read some comment to get me going, because these people, they about mental health, but they're causing mental health. They're causing it. They're causing his brother and wife to have mental breakdown. So what are these people doing? All right, how can they be genuine when they didn't help their own sister-in-law when she needed help? Okay, it will do more for the cause if they recognize instead of contribute. There it is, contribute to the Meghan mental health struggle the past few years. It seemed like more unauthentic publicity stunts. Okay, they just don't care when it's a family member. Easy work. Meghan and Harry are probably doing more work on a global scale, which far outweigh this. Okay, and they are being vilified by the so-called royal family. Okay, it's Catherine Duchess. Oh, please, whatever. Okay, so Catherine Duchess of Cambridge. All right, let's see here. Okay, I didn't see the comment. All right, that's in French. Wow, 3 organizations in one day. They probably trying to, you know what, let me move on. I wanted to read more about the squad things. All right, Meghan Markle honestly F the British press. And okay, I read this already. It was within another tweet, right? Yeah, I think I did. Did I? Meghan Markle honestly F the British press, and they will never forgive her. All they had to do is leave her alone, but they wanted to try that British hush racism, and my sister's wife, and she gave them and the stupid royal family the middle finger. All right, there's that. All right, the British media is the definition of doing too much. All right, busybody moving. I responded, busybody moving a lot, doing absolute nada. It's like they're moving around, going in a circle, looking busy, but they're doing nothing. This pic is so apt because the battle started in South Africa with the bombshell statement. Okay, she gave them the middle fingers big time. I told you, sister, don't play that. Okay, British hush racism. Okay, colonialism and that white supremacy attitude is so embedded in their DNA. That is true. Yep. I thought the big problem was she didn't F them. At least she didn't F Piers Morgan. Hell hath no fury like an overprivileged man scorn. Okay, You do know Meghan is still a part of the royal family, okay, by marriage. But notice Harry spoke on how none of his family has spoke to Meghan about her situation after Oprah interview, but has called him. So yeah, she family by marriage, but they don't act like she's a part of the family. She got herself out of there. All right. So what do you expect them to do? Okay, they play stupid games, so they are now winning stupid prizes. Let me get out of there before I start saying something stupid. All right, next tweet. Okay, Henry, you can guest star on someone else's podcast, but where is yours? Where is yours? The seriousness when you get called out by your real name. Okay, I like that. He's chatting on other people's pods, show, etc., because he can talk about himself, for life, Meghan, etc., in ways that he can on his own podcast. That being said, I'm waiting with bated breath for their podcast. Yeah, that is true, because I think their podcast is more of a brand kind of thing. It has to go onto the brand of what's that Archwell. All right, so even though there's part of mental health kind of thing, so how will you question yourself on your own podcast? So it's best to go on somebody else's podcast to talk, and then let them ask you the question what they want to know. It's like Harry will be like, what do you want to know? Where do I start? What do I say? So it's when people already have a perception of you. Okay, you go to their podcast and you ask them questions based on what you think they were, and let them answer that question. So I think this is what happened here. And also their podcast is like another branch of Archwell, and probably because of the deal that they made with Spotify or whatever it may be, for them to be on Spotify. So they have to follow that same brand kind of thing. I'm just saying. I don't know. This is my humble opinion. Also, I see that. I see this as enter Spotify podcast collab, and he has to do press for quote the me you can see and quote. So I'm sure we'll be hearing from him again soon. That's true. When you look at Oprah, who's being on Ellen, on Drew Barrymore, okay, it's all those small little platforms here. And well, Ellen is not a small platform, but those little interviews to pop up the thing that's gonna be on Apple. Is it Apple Plus One or something like that? So it's for that thing. They advertising it on other people's platform. Remember, each platform have a different set of groups of minded people. All right. So the more different platform that they go and they talk about it, and the more more people they bringing in to do. Did he mention about he's on Spotify also? Maybe he probably also advertise his own podcast over there too. All right. Also, I see the okay. That's that. I don't know if he will get personal on his own. See, people are saying the same thing. I have a feeling that's something they want to avoid. Yeah, I think so too. I think the podcast is more toward the Archwell kind of thing. It's like the business kind of thing. So he will not bring his personal thing here. No, because we've been waiting for 5 months now. My patience only goes so far. He is waiting for baby girl arrival, then he can podcast his wife Patience. Okay, LOL, I so love it. I'm listening now, and it's honestly so brilliant. Prince Harry is solid, totally solid. The cult will be spewing up hate all over themselves, whilst our Harry and Meghan are thriving. So happy right now. All right, let's see. I listened to the podcast and it's very good. The podcast is more personal. It is about his personal life. The Archwell podcast is more to do with charity work. You see? People are saying the same thing. It is the timing as well. They have been busy. They cannot release everything at once. Look at the timing of their latest project, and their partners making announcement when time is right. One by one, all project needs to be coordinated. That is true. That's another thing too. Okay, he's out here working overtime to advertise for Spotify. This boy, I swear. All right, LOL, giving all the juice to someone else's podcast while we're sitting here waiting for his. It took me a while to figure out who was doing that podcast. I didn't know it was that guy. All right. When I first heard it, I went to Archwell. That's where I went, and there was nothing. All right, sis, I'm tired. I can listen to him talk all day. Okay, right. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna go to video number 2 because I may not get a chance to finish edit everything. So I'm gonna record as much as possible, and by the time I come back from camp, so I will not have time tomorrow to edit. I'm not gonna go with my laptop. It's gonna be a headache. So I'm just gonna do different videos. So stay tuned for part 2. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support my channel, I have a PayPal account for donation, and that's the only place you could donate. Alright, thanks for watching.